Hey guys, what's up? I'm the Original Gamer. And before I get started with anything, I just have one thing to say. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is just a port of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. And that's facts. Just recently, guys, I was browsing on Twitter when I came across this post. It was a post of a picture of the Bridge of Eldin from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, side to side compared with an old picture of Bridge of Eldin from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. And the caption read, quote unquote, a port. Now, for those of you guys who know me, I am not too fond of the idea, I am not on the side of the idea of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate being a brand new game rebuilt from the ground up. And that is evident by an old tweet that I made back then. Let me see if I could find it actually. Found it. So it was this old picture that stated, well, I have not really agreed with the whole, I've never really believed the whole Smash Bros. Ultimate is a new game from the ground up. And this is evident back then in an old tweet I made back like in June 14th. And there was this tweet that said, Nintendo confirms that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a brand new game built from the ground up. And then I took a screenshot of that tweet and I said, yeah, okay, nice try, Nintendo. Because we clearly know that it's not a brand new game rebuilt from the ground up. From my stance on this whole Smash Bros. Ultimate being a port, ever since I first saw the game announced, I knew it was going to port. I knew it was going to be a port. Whenever they showed off the thing at E3, the trailer, the character trailers, and I saw Battlefield and I saw Mario and I saw gameplay, I knew it was a port. It clearly looks like Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, except with up-res graphics. Okay, so you know what? I'm getting off track. So, on this tweet that says, a port, I responded saying, a port, period. An up-res in textures and minor model improvements doesn't make a game new. That's like calling Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle different games. Those two games are the same game, except one was made a few years later for the Nintendo GameCube with upscaled graphics, new models, and clearly it made the game, you know, good for its time. It made it look fantastic, it made it look great, and that's what Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch is doing. So I threw that in there like, you know, you guys, this is not a new game. Just because Nintendo said it is a brand new game does not mean it is technically it's a brand new game, but that does not mean it's remade from the ground up like they said it was. And then after that, someone decided to bring it upon himself to start an argument, and these people's names will not be mentioned. I'm not going to mention their names. They responded with, that is not an up-res. That is a complete ground-up remake of literally every stage with a completely new lighting engine, 8+ new characters so far, a plethora of new battle modes and options, tens of thousands of changes, and a soundtrack that is twice as large as the last game. Really, bro? Really, bro? So you know what? So I responded with, whoa, you're saying that when Smash 4 got those 7 new DLC characters plus all those DLC stages that were completely remastered stages, that made Smash 4 into 2 different games? What? Smash Ultimate is just Smash 4 with more free DLC. A new stage doesn't make a game new. Keep that in mind, folks. So technically he was saying that just because a game has new shaders and a few new reworked stages, that makes the game a brand new game. That makes no sense at all. That makes no sense at all. That just plays into what I said earlier, how Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, that's like saying they're totally different games with that kind of logic. It's like, first off, what he said is that it's a complete ground up remake of literally every stage, which I am 100% sure that is not accurate. I'm pretty sure all Nintendo did was go into the stage's model files, reworked a few things, you know, kind of tweaked the models a bit just to make the hills like a bit more hilly, and you know, added trees here and there and added the new shaders, and boom, new stage. I'm 100% sure that's all they did, because they are not going to take the time to remake every single stage from the ground up. And plus, guys, if you put it into perspective, how long did it take for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U to come out from Brawl? That took about, let me see, so Super Smash Bros. Brawl, let's look that up. Super Smash Bros. Brawl came out in 2008. Super Smash Bros. Brawl came out in 2008, alright? So let's see that time gap between Brawl on 2008 and when Super Smash Bros. For Wii U came out. 2014. So it took Nintendo 6 years to make a brand new Super Smash Bros. Game from the ground up. You can clearly tell that Super Smash Bros. For Wii U is a new game from the ground up. Not a port. How long is it taking them to make Super Smash Bros. Ultimate from when Wii U came out? Let's see, 2014, 15, 16, 17. 3 years? For a brand new game? There's definitely something not right there. All Nintendo did was ported the Wii U version of Smash Bros. To the Nintendo Switch. Reworked some stuff, added all those, little minor game modes. I mean, a plethora of game modes, aka 2 or 3 different game modes. Tournament, Spirits, we don't know that's what it's called yet. Spirits game mode. And one other game mode that nobody ever is really gonna play. Once that conversation ended, or once that argument ended, someone responded to my very first tweet saying, "That's like calling every sequel to a game a port." That's nothing like calling every sequel to a game a port. That is nothing like that. So, Super Smash Bros. 64 to Melee, clearly not a port. Melee to Brawl, clearly not a port. Brawl to Wii U, clearly not a port. Wii U to this one is clearly a port. And like I said, I keep referencing Sonic games in this because that's all it's coming to mind because I referenced it here. That's like calling Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 a port of each other, which is clearly not right because they were both made years apart and they clearly have different playstyles. But that is nothing like calling every sequel to a game a port. And then a new person came into the play here, and someone said, "New engine, new lighting, textures, some Smash 4 characters redone, new characters, all Smash stages redone, Omega and Battle, fully new gameplay mechanics, 900 plus music tracks, modes like Spirits, and this whole thing, you are brain dead if you think it's a port." I don't think it's a port. I know it's a port. Now, I already went over this. New lighting, new textures. That's not hard to add into a game. That's nothing hard to do. That's like adding shaders mod into Minecraft and calling it a brand new game. That's exactly what it's like. New characters. Okay, Smash 4 added new characters. So, like I said earlier, that's like technically calling Smash 4 a new game. It also added new songs. That also reworked some of the characters to balance out, to make sure all the characters are balanced. 900 plus music tracks. The stages added new music. Music tracks. Music doesn't make a game new, kiddos. And Spirits. Also, we all gotta admit that the new Spirits mode is probably just to make up for Smash Run and Super Smash Bros. 4. That's facts right there. And then after that, he said, "Also, how is the entire backgrounds and models being redone minor, SMH?" Then after that I responded with, "Because it's Nintendo and they like to make as much money as they can without having to put too much effort, without having to put too much work. Once again, with the model update, a stage can look completely different. Take Sonic Adventure DX, remaking models and textures to make the game look good. Sonic Adventure DX is a remaster." And then he responded with, "But they changed the entire stage and added more new stages, old stages, and all the stuff I listed. And how does just lighting and minor stuff compare to full-on gameplay changes, new modes, designs, new levels, old levels from older Smashes, 103 stages, new mode named Spirits, new menu, and so much more features." New menu? What? I guess apparently adding a new menu to a game makes it also new. Now he literally just restated what he stated earlier. Assume that was a new argument added to the table. But so he said full-on gameplay changes. Now there are not full-on gameplay changes. All they added was that mid-air dodge thing, and they kind of tweaked a few characters, but that's not a full-on gameplay change. Everything for the most part is left basically the same. That's all there is to it. Spirits, I already went over this, making up for Smash Run. Depends on what Spirits is. We don't really know yet, but it took them 3 years to make this game. And I'm pretty sure all that 3 years that went into this game went towards Spirits, whatever the Spirits mode is going to be. People are saying it's Subspace Emissary remaster, not remaster, but a new Subspace Emissary. And if that's the case, then all that 3 years of time went into this Spirits mode. And, you know, these new characters. You know, if it was a new game from the ground up, a new game from the ground up takes usually years to make and not just 3. Especially for Nintendo. Nintendo loves their franchises, and we get Mario games every like 5 years, Zelda games every like 5 years. We get those main title games like in huge year increments. And for them to release a new Smash Bros. Game in just 3 years is just it's another, you know, thing that just proves that they didn't really put much effort into it. After that, someone also replied with a GIF of this guy looking at our at my arguments like. So, you know, after this entire argument, I went out and tweeted myself that Smash Bros. Ultimate will still always be a port to me. Just because the Hyrule Bridge map was updated doesn't mean it's an all new stage. And also, oh my god, new characters. So Smash 4 on Wii U is considered 2 different games when they added DLC characters and stages? SMH. And then, that same guy that was arguing earlier decided to come onto my tweet. He came onto my tweet personally. I guess he went through my account after that and started looking through all my stuff. And he literally copy and pasted his argument to my tweet. And he said, new engine, new lighting, new textures, some Smash 4 characters redone, new characters. Yeah, we went in and he said, plus, is Super Mario Galaxy 2 and all these other sequels that built of the previous games a port? Now, that's where you're wrong, kiddo. Super Mario Galaxy 2 was most likely, yes, rebuilt off of the first Super Mario Galaxy, but Super Mario Galaxy 2 has brand new gimmicks and stages. Every new stage is new in Super Mario Galaxy 2. Everything is new in that game except for, you know, the base engine, which is understandable. Because, you know, they wouldn't want to rework that whole 3D gravity engine that they had. They just used the old one and, you know, made a completely new game out of that. Whereas Smash Bros. Ultimate grabbed Smash Bros. 4 for Wii U, slapped it on Switch hardware, remade stages, and that's it. They didn't add any new stages. Well, I mean, sure they did. You know, Simon Belmont stage from Castlevania, they added that one. And I'm pretty sure some characters, some stages for, what, new characters, but what, like 5 new stages maybe? I don't even know. Maybe I'm being too generous. Maybe like 2 stages? I don't know, but they have stages from the older games just remade, and that's remade stages, like I said, doesn't make the game new. But yeah, guys, that was that whole small little thing that happened, and don't say that I'm not like that I'm only hating on Smash Bros. Because I don't like Smash Bros. Or Nintendo at all. I actually really do adore the Smash Bros. Franchise, and I personally grew up playing Super Smash Bros. Melee on the Nintendo GameCube, and I really do adore that game. And all of the other Smash Bros. Games, like Smash Bros. 4, I love it. I love it a lot. And as you guys can see, I actually purchased a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate poster. I also have purchased every single Smash Bros. 4 amiibo. Every single one. I have them on display right here. So I do love Smash Bros. And I'll still buy Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and play it. But I personally just do not think it is a new game from the ground up. And I know for a fact that it is a port of Smash Bros. 4, but reworked on a tiny bit. So just to get that out there, guys. I love Smash Bros. And I am really excited for this new one, but I just don't like the fact that everyone's calling it a brand new game. It's just like, it is not, dude. But yeah, that is it for this short video. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow my Twitter at Tito_the_OG. I'll have a link down in the description below to my Twitter account. Follow me if you like. I am the original gamer. Now I'll catch you guys next time.